How you boys doing? And ladies, of course. This is here, of course, your Lord Thaddeus Gray, also known as Westvic. Okay, this is something I need to do. It's kind of burning in me, so I need to say it. This is part of the Light in the Darkness series, by the way. I am going to tell you something which many people do not understand. This is something I've known for a long time. I saw it when I was younger. I saw an old Batman episode in the animated series, right, where him and Robin were fighting the Riddler, and there was this thing the Riddler had was called the Hand of Fate. And of course, what happened was Batman was able to control it, supposedly breaking the rules. And of course, that spoke to me, and it wasn't a matter of comics or anything like that. It was something spiritual that spoke. That was kind of it triggered something in me to understand back then, which I really understand now. And that is the Hand of Fate. What exactly is it the Creator has that, no one else really has? Or, the fallen ones, they try to mimic it, but they cannot because they're not the Creator. The Hand of Fate. And what I mean by this is the Lord is the one who has the final say in everything. You can think that you have the final say in something, but you're full of it. He has the power of the Hand of Fate. No one can stop that because he is the one that created fate. You have to understand something. Time itself is a man-made thing. Now, it does exist, but he exists outside of this. Why is that? Because he created everything. My point is this. He has given us the power, however. He shared with mankind some of the power he has. We have free will. We can choose our own fate within reason. And mainly that is to respond properly and hopefully wisely to things beyond our control. That is the power of sharing the hand of fate or even controlling it a little bit. But you have to accept that you're powerless before God. That's the most important thing. And when you accept and submit to Him, He will grant you knowledge, abilities. And what I mean by abilities is to listen, the Holy Spirit, however you want to call it. He will communicate with you. And he'll help you find a deeper understanding. And therefore you can control the fate that is dealt to you to an extent. Like I said, you can't control the big picture. Don't even try to. That is something which is an arrogance which many of us fall to. That's dangerous. You have to accept that we are simply human beings in a much larger stage. And keep your faith close, and that is how control the hand of fate. It's only partial, but it's there. It's like the old Terminator series, no fate but what you make. There's truth to that. But at the same time, you have to understand and accept that we are merely humans. We are given a finite time here, and we have a purpose. You may not know your purpose for a long time in the majority of your life. I'm still finding it out. But I'm telling you guys, no one is here without a purpose that God has for us. I don't care if you're in a first world country, third world country, second or in between, or on Mars. It don't matter. We have a purpose. And that is what you have to understand. And when you try to say, Lord, okay, Jesus, what is my purpose? You submit to Him and He will guide you. Don't try to take the reins on your own. But if you follow His guidance to the best of your power, He will lend you the ability to quite literally write your own destiny. So it'll be in small increments. It's not going to be anything grand. Sometimes for some people they're chosen to be grand, maybe a blessing of wealth or power. But in the end, you just have to keep an open ear and open spirit, and that will help you. I'm going to keep this one short because to go any further with it would kind of dilute the message. I want to put this out there. Always remember, the Creator is the one that controls fate. He is the one in control of everything. Do not ever forget that, number one. Number two, you submit to Him, He will grant you some control over the hand of fate. I just want to leave that out there. You guys be blessed and you be safe.